So my favorite story about the greenhouse is a large automotive client. And typically when I describe the story, I say a great way to look at it is three numbers: 10, 26, and 2. My client had been going through an HR transformation journey for almost a decade. 26, that's how many workshops, how many strategy sessions, how many discussions they had that never worked. And 2 is the number I'm most proud of, which is 2 days. That's what it took in our greenhouse lab to be able to take their entire global HR executive team and get them aligned on a vision for the future and some key guiding principles that were going to drive their initiative moving forward. So we created the high-impact operating model Greenhouse Lab for HR because we saw HR was at a real inflection point.
We needed something that allowed our clients to get to the heart of the issues and make strategic decisions around their future HR operating model in a matter of days, not weeks, not months, 2 days.
The first thing about the greenhouse that I think is really unique is just the setting. It feels different than a traditional work environment. The other major differentiator is that we have an external facilitator that comes in. So us as traditional consultants aren't facilitating the day. We're more coaches that are providing input throughout. And I think that balance helps to make sure that we're allowing everyone to really provide their input and challenge each other in a very natural way.
So it's really critical that in the lab, we don't stop at visioning. We have to start testing it. The way we do that is to prototype the vision that we've defined and set up scenarios. We bring in research from Burson by Deloitte. We look at the experiences of other large organizations, and we seek out ways to leverage new and emerging technologies, and we bring those into the lab itself.
We use a combination of methods and tools to accelerate the discussion and the design thinking. And what happens is they start talking about it and drawing it up on the board and evaluating different alternatives. In the Greenhouse Lab, we're able to accelerate that discussion and design thinking by asking them to build their future HR operating model with Legos. So in 5 to 10 minutes, they've completely built their HR operating model and then represent back the importance of the different pillars and factors inside of that model.
By the end of the lab, we've created a roadmap. That roadmap allows us to accomplish the operating model vision, to achieve the art of the possible, and to ultimately rally around the voice of the customer.
As I think about the biggest moments that mattered the most for our clients in these greenhouse labs, it's definitely the shift in mindset and the shift in language and that moment in the lab when they start to see things completely differently.
In a global HR organization, I think that is what's most important. Everyone felt their input was heard and valued through the process, and that drove greater alignment than we ever have had before.